Hello, hello, hello. I am here alone, but it's okay. Maybe I'll be joined by people. Who knows? It's always a gamble. Oh my god. Wow, there's already a chat. This is insane. Well, hello, 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 and hello. So as usual, this is a lunch break stream. So it should last around an hour. And it'll be fun, I think. I hope. Let me just get this to work. Alright, so as usual, I'm cleaning this animation. I hope to finish it like during this hour. That's my objective. I think I can do that. I think. I hope. And I just need my music. Let me know if the sound is okay. I don't know if the music is too loud or anything, so yeah. Alright, so let's get this rolling. If you have any questions about anything, or if you just want to talk, let me know. I'm all ears. Always looking for cool new things to talk about. Always good fun. Yeah, this is looking good. This is going somewhere. I'm gonna do the hair because it's fun. I'm wondering, is there any like shortcuts that you guys tend to change in Harmony? I know that the pencil thing where like you can link lines together, I tend to set it to Z because it's near where I type on my keyboard, and also it's pretty convenient. You know, that tool, the line building mode. It's not a, well, I mean, it could be a mole. It's a rat, but I did have mole in mind when I was animating him. It's because we didn't give them like these big ears just because it would make them look weird. So yeah, I think I can say it's a mole because it's definitely what I was going for when I animated him. Yeah, but it's a rat. But I will take no offense if it looks like a mole. So how is everyone today? Ooh, a new drawing I need to finish. That's fun. I like finding a new drawing that I haven't done yet. Always satisfying. Yours is the delete key. That's interesting. I would be scared to always click on it. Oops, let me adjust my desk. I was like, why is my desk so high? It's because I think my chair is too low. Oh, that's better. Maybe I'll just stand up. Standing desks are amazing, you guys. If you can get your hands on one, or just make your screen higher, it's pretty good. my back. Okay. Also, hydration break. Everybody drink some water. A ninja's mouse? What is ninja mouse? What? You guys are... I know nothing. What is ninja mouse? Is this some like Naruto merch or something? I don't know. Is it like some kind of pad with lots of keybind option? Yo, one thing I need to make a tutorial about, I'm gonna do that with Renee, is you can use your Joy-Cons to be binding key remote, like for your computer. And they work super well with Harmony. Actually, I need to redo mine on my new computer. But yeah, so I'll probably make a tutorial around Christmas time on that subject. Because it's pretty useful. Because there's so many of these like fancy mouse that you can use. Or like docks and whatever. But you know, a lot of people here have Joy-Cons. And you could just use what you already have and not buy anything new. Which is something I really like. I'm gonna do these eyes. What I like about cleanup on stream is that at least I can do it on stream. Because when it's animation, oftentimes the audio is NDA, so I cannot share it. But you know, the cleanup, usually people don't care. At least the Grumps don't. Oh, let me see the chat. You use a vertical mouse so that you don't get carpal tunnel. Huh. I tried vertical mouse, but I really didn't like it. But, you know, I don't get carpal tunnel, so I'm happy about that. But yeah, if you tend to have problems with your wrists and everything, these vertical mouse apparently do wonders. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Another thing that does wonder is to take breaks and be active. Even just a little bit, like just taking walks every day can make a huge difference. Because you can have the best, like, computer, like $3,000 computer chair. I've seen that this week. My coworker was like, I want to get one of these chairs. And it's so expensive. And I'm like, what the heck? And you can get the craziest chair if you don't exercise and if you don't have a, you know, a minimally healthy lifestyle. The chair or the mouse is not going to save your wrist. So, you know, we will never say it enough. Getting off your computer and doing something else every once in a while. pretty important. I'm not saying to be an athlete because I'm I'm not an athlete. I'm actually not very great at most sports. Um, but just moving a little bit. And moving, like being active doesn't always mean going to the gym. Like I don't like going to the gym. I don't know, like there's so many machines. I don't know what to do. There's so many people, and then people just stare at you if you're doing it wrong. Yeah, I never really enjoyed going to the gym, to be honest. But I do like doing sports, and I like, walking around and doing little things like that. So sometimes team sports are also sometimes more interesting than like just heading the gym and pulling the steel or something, which I do not love. Also, yoga will do wonders. The thing is also with being active in sports is that sometimes it's so expensive. Like another thing I love to do is bouldering. When it's like rock climbing, but you're not tied up because the wall is not very high. And I love to do that, but it's so expensive. And I get it that, it's a choice. Like life, like we would pay expensive merch or shirts, but we are not willing to do expensive things for like our health and stuff. So like, give or take, I do think that it's okay to invest a little bit in your health, but I do agree that most sports things are so goddamn expensive. So one thing I really like is that some things are available online. Of course, you don't do complex things that could hinder your health online. But when I was in an animation studio some years ago, we would take like 2 15-minute breaks a day and we would just do yoga. And there was this very lovely lady, she would do very beginner friendly videos on YouTube teaching you how to do basic yoga. It didn't make us athlete, but oh my god, did it relieve our backs and arms and wrists and elbows problem. Just to, do these stretches and exercise. It was only 30 minutes a day. It's nothing like, it's just two times 15 minutes. The hard thing is like to commit and actually do it. But I'll see if I can find the link later and post it on my Discord. Don't forget to join the Discord, by the way, the link is in the description. But yeah, so like I think doing yoga and like any kind of movement based like choreography, whatever, like there's so many of these free videos on YouTube that you can check. It's so nice. Like I don't know how you call it in English, but it's like sports dancing, I guess, like a where they have like this sequence of movement that they do all together to fun music. Like that is something you can easily do, and it's free. Ooh, and you don't need much room with it. You can just like go in a park or in your backyard with like a phone, or I don't know. Anyway, I'm reading the chat now. Chat is wild. Okay, I'm up with the chat. All right. So my Toon Boom device is PC and Mac. Just depends on what I'm using. I have both, and it works okay on both. But you know, PC is so much better because it's cheaper. I only use Mac because I have to. And their trackpad is amazing. That's the one thing I like about MacBooks. Their trackpad is just so good. So when I edit my videos, it is a must. I have not found any non-MacBook computer that rivals it, so it's unfortunate. Come on, PC, get your grip together. Make nice touchpads. Okay, another ad. Okay, I have to figure out this ad bullshit because YouTube puts an ad every 5 fucking minutes. That's crazy. Let it be known, I'm not the one doing that. Okay, just put a delay for at least 10 minutes without ad, please. So Space Age says we don't really support our athletes until they're won something. Ugh, Olympics. Like, I have strong opinions about the Olympics. I think it's fucking stupid, but fight me. I love sports, but, and this is, you know, this is for Olympics, but I hate any kind of huge competitions like that because there's no way in hell it is even fair. Like, it's just, it's like harvesting people, like, to make them, like, abnormally, like, good at something. And then, like, usually it's like the more money you have, then the more you can, like, grow these athletes or whatever. Like, I just think it takes away from all the fun of sports. And, like, I think there's so much unnatural thing, like, not natural things going on in the Olympics. Like, I don't know. Like, it's just for a certain elite, and I'm not a big fan of it. But then again, I'm not a big fan of anything mildly competitive. Yeah, but especially the Olympics, because there's so much wrong about it. Like, it's a ecological nightmare, and I don't know. I just don't love them. Good for the athletes who do what I guess they love, but there's so much going on behind the scenes that I don't love. Because whenever you take something and you make it that much of a huge deal, you know, it's, I don't know. Eh. Hello everyone who just came in the stream. That being said, anyone here has a favorite sports that they like? I like to play hockey. Not very good at it, but I enjoy it. I also like swimming and sailing. Now I'm gonna do the little highlight. I'm almost done. Oh, I have a little hair here to do. Table tennis is fun. I'm also very bad at this sport. Okay, one thing I really like, just to move a little bit, is badminton. I like to say it's not an expensive sport, just because, you know, a lot of sport, they require a lot of things for you to buy, like gear, maybe like protections or expensive tools to do it. I think badminton is an okay balance, because yes, the rackets can be expensive, but like I got some fairly cheap-ish rackets, like for I think 20 Canadian dollars at the hardware store. They're not athlete level, but they do the trick just for me. And it's so like for 20 bucks, I got my racket, which is gonna last me forever, probably. I had it for like 2 years now. And like the little shits that you have to hit, they do cost money, but you know, they last a while. So I think it's a pretty nice sport if you're just trying to get active, and you can play it alone just by hitting the little thing yourself, or it's also an easy thing to pick up with someone, like a friend or whatever, because it's not a super hard sport to learn. So I don't know. That's I was looking for some easy little sports to do as a, like, you know, 10-15 minute break from work, aside from yoga, and I really enjoyed it. And I showed it to my parents, and after supper sometimes we just go and play a little bit. Because yeah, I live near my parents, so sometimes we have supper together. So it's a very easy thing to do, to move around a little bit, be less sedentary, if that's the word. And by the way, I'm not giving all these. It just seems that since the beginning of the week, I give too much, like, health advice or whatever. And let it be known, this is just because I have been struggling with it. I'm like, how do I keep active and stuff? So this doesn't come from me being very on top of my game and proficient in any of this. It's just me trying to figure it out. So maybe if it helped me, it can help you guys. I don't know. Anyone else has a little advice of easy things to be active? And thank you, Mohammed. That's so sweet. Oh, pickleball! Yo, I bought some pickleball things. I mean, I got them for my mother's birthday last year because she wanted to try it out. And I have yet to try it because I haven't found any place to play it. Because I think in the city it's easier because you guys have like asphalt or whatever. But I live a bit more remote, like in the forest. So we don't have that many like parking lots or any like solid ground. We have more like forests and dirt. So good for badminton, less good for like tennis or pickleball. Because I think for pickleball you need like a very solid ground. But I do want to try it so much. It looks so fun. And that's also an inexpensive sport. I think it's even less expensive than badminton because you can just use pickleballs, which are less expensive than the flying little shit you have to hit. Lutriac says, I mean, talking about health repeatedly helps the mindset. It's been helpful for me. Well, I'm glad it's helpful. Let's all help each other. One thing I might want to do on the Discord is try to make like a Pikmin Bloom group. I don't know if you guys have heard of that game. It's a very, very silly, simple game featuring the Pikmin characters from Nintendo. And what I like about this is that it's a very it's a very simple game. And like, yes, there's like transaction you can do, but I haven't done once. And I still have fun with it. And it's a game where basically you can just find cute creatures as you walk. And it just incites you to walk around. And as you walk, you find more creatures. And you can like defeat things with your friends and stuff. I think it's like a wholesome version of Pokemon Go. Where instead of running around and trying to catch things, you just walk and you plant flowers as you go. And then you can have these like weekly challenges of walking around with more people. Like this week we had a challenge of making like 30,000 steps. And I was like, wow, that's going to take a lot of time. But then 6 people joined. So we just had to do like 6,000 steps each. And it took us like 2 days to do that. So it's very fun. So I think I'm going to try to make a group on the Discord so that we can all share our progress together. And just, it's an incentive to keep being active. I don't know. So let me just give you a code because I think if I give a code, you guys can like earn something. Okay, I'll post it on the video. YouTubeception, I'm on my phone. Oh my god. I get an ad of my own YouTube channel. Okay. Okay, so I posted a code. Apparently if you enter this code, you could like get something in the game. I don't know, if you download it. Yeah, I didn't get Nintendogs either because I didn't have a Nintendo DS, but I had a friend who had it. He said it was cute and fun. Did you have to like walk around the dog? Like by having your DS in your pocket? That seems like such a fun game for kids. What I like about the Pikmin Bloom game is that you can give them dumb names. And I think that's like my favorite part. Like when I get a new Pikmin, I get so excited because I get to name it. And sometimes they wear funny hats and this kills me. It's so funny. They're so goofy. And you have like this app, not this app, this thing in the app where you can, I don't know what the English word for it is, yeah, you can interact with them. With a augmented reality camera thing. It's so goddamn funny. I showed it to my dad yesterday after supper. And like his first reflex was just to look through the phone and flick them. And they just like flew away off the table. And I was like, oh my god, Dad. You could hear the little Pikmins go like, ah! And then they started to climb over him, and I think they were out for revenge. Again, not sponsored, I wish. I just think it's an easy incentive to be a bit more active. At least it worked for me. Like, I was taking my usual walk, where I usually walk, like, prior to having the game. And I was like, oh, my Pikmin will bloom in, like, 100 steps. Maybe I'm just gonna take a longer walk. But, like, maybe that's just me. I'm very easy to influence with these kind of things. When there's a goal, I like to see it finished and achieved. So, yeah. But don't expect a super fun game. It's literally just a thing that's gonna take you walking. Like, there's not much to do. Like, usually I take it out when I walk, but after that, during the rest of the day, I don't have much to take care of. Which is nice, because then I don't need to be on my phone all day. Oh, it's really just a nice thing to walk around. Okay, let me see the chat. You've only played Genshin Impact last year? That's crazy. I guess it's a good game. Oh, in Lutriac, you made a goal of drawing 10 to 15 minutes a day in your sketchbook till December 14th. That's cool. That's cool. I mean, 10 to 15 minutes is a very, you know, I think it's reasonable. I tend to hate these challenges like, I'm gonna make one drawing a day, because then it drawing becomes a pressure. And aside from like a contract or something, I don't think drawing should be a pressure. So I think 15 minutes is a pretty decent goal. It's really nice. I tend to have these goals when I'm not in a contract situation. And my goal is usually like, I don't have any set time. Sometimes my goal was just to open my sketchbook and draw something. Just like open it, like take the time to sit down, open it, and do something. Which usually was helpful. But a 10 to 15 minutes drawing until December 14 is such a good idea. If anyone else does it, please share your thing on the Discord server. That would be so fun. Is there a reason why it's December 14, like for the date? Oh, I forgot his hair here. Let's see how this looks. I don't like this. I'm gonna remove it. I thought it would be nice, but I think it takes away from the silhouette. So I'm gonna remove this little hair. Yeah, that's better. Go away. And I think I don't like this one either. So I'm just gonna do something a bit more simple so it doesn't annoy me. Let's see. Yeah, that's better. All right, I'm ready to cut. Maybe I'm gonna keep it turned a little bit. No, that was better before. There we go. Now I'm gonna cut what I don't need. I think it's done. Oops. Why is that hair changing? I have made a mistake. Oh, there's one thing here I don't like. Yeah, this one is not in the arc. Arcs are so important. I think it's because I put it on a peg, but this little thing here is breaking the arc, so I think I'm gonna change it. Yeah, this one is a culprit. Whoop. Gonna make it a bit more like, yeah, more like this. I think. What happened when I cleaned this? Was I drunk? So bad. And I think here I'm gonna give a little settle to the hair because it's an easy thing to do and it makes everything better. So I'm gonna do this, bring it down a little bit, and then bring it up. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's so much better. Little bounce. And then another settle here. Maybe too much. There is too much of a good thing. I'm gonna add another settle here too. And I'm ready to color. Woohoo! Oops. Okay, let's look at the chat. All right, ready to color. I think, oh no, I forgot this little green, pink thing here. Now I'm ready to color. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna start with the tongue. Oh, I forgot this. Oh no. I forgot the teeth. Poor guy. I'm just gonna add them real quick. No biggie. Because we have an option to automatically create color art from what you draw. So the teeth should be around here. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Yay. Okay, back to cleaning. Coloring, I mean. Alright, now I'm gonna do the teeth. Where are these colors? Gaps. Oh no. There we go. By doing these small little details, after that it'll be faster to do some of the other pieces. Because I can use the apply to all frame button. All right, and now if I do the body, it's gonna be so fast. So Erin, apply to all frames, paint unpainted, and I can do like something like, let me see. I'm gonna use my onion skin and see in the future. Set it to frames. And yes, that means if I click here, I should paint all the body of my little guy in one click. And that was almost it. Yeah. Oh, that is a little hole here. I'm gonna fix it. It's okay to forget these little things sometimes. And then I'm gonna do the hands. For the hands, I might need to play a little bit with my onion skin. I think I made it too long. Oops. I'm gonna reduce the number. There we go. Whoop. So you see, now I can paint all of these hands at once. So apply to onion skin range, and there we go. Let's see the chat. Tom Presley says, hey, I'm just about to say hi and thank you for the amazing videos. They're so helpful. Well, thank you so much for passing by. Yay. So Space Age Party says, how do y'all deal with the imposter syndrome? Oh my god. I think everybody gets it, and the only way to deal with it is just to, I don't know. Like, one thing that helped is just that, just knowing that most people feel it helped me at least. And I had a gig in Denmark in the past where I was gonna have a lot of responsibilities that I've never had because I was very young also at that time. And my dad told me, he was like, you know, whatever happens, like, you clearly know more than they do, because it was like to go and help with like a harmony production and stuff. And he was like, if you don't know, then you're gonna find a way to get the answer. And I was like, you know what, that is true. So I think that knowing that most people get the imposter syndrome and just understanding that it's okay to not know something, like, being an imposter is actually okay because everybody, you know, is just trying their best. So I don't know, just knowing that everybody's a bit of an imposter helps me at least, so that I can ask a fellow imposter how to do something. Because I do get imposter syndrome all the time because I guess I have this YouTube channel, so not everybody assumes I have all the answers, which oftentimes I do have a lot of answers, but I don't have all of them. And I'm always scared that I'm gonna make the wrong answer. But you know what? I just come to terms with the fact that I will come with wrong answers. And it's just how life is. If everybody knew what the right answer was, they would have not hired you, right? So People hire you because you are part of a right answer, I think. Yeah. And I say this, but like these are things I constantly have to remind myself of. Like it's not innate. And it took a while to figure it out. But yeah. I think as long as your intentions are good and you're not overselling yourself, like if you have the imposter syndrome because you pretended you knew or something and then you don't, then that's not a syndrome. It's because you're actually an imposter. So, yeah, take it with a grain of salt. But usually if your intentions are good and you're just trying your best to help in a situation, you know, everybody's just trying to do their shit. So everybody's a bit of an imposter. Anyway. I don't know, it don't make sense today. Well, doing okay, because Space Age Pretty says that they rarely feel like they're doing their best. Most of the time, I feel like I'm doing okay. And fucking ads. So sorry, I skipped the ads. So one thing that is important, I think, is, and that's a discussion I had with like a coworker also some times ago. It's like doing your best doesn't mean going beyond expectations or like going crazy extents. I think doing your best is just doing the best that you could be in that moment. And if the best that you could be in any given moment is okay, then that's okay. Like you don't have to exert yourself every day. That's just crazy. And I think we just need to chill. Like there's this, I don't know, it seemed like maybe because of a lot of, I mean, I hate to blame, but like I've been to so many like conventions and festivals and stuff, or like work, how do they call them, like a networking event and stuff, or workshop where like there was a lot of like these big Disney name, and they would be like, the only way to get good or get better is to grind. You have to overexert yourself and like be the best that you can be every day so that you can hope to get a job and be hired and be the best of your craft. Like no, like you don't need to be the best at your craft. If it ever so happens to work and that you're actually very great, and I mean that's good, but like I don't understand why you should have this pressure, like this performance pressure to actually be the best. Aside from Pokemon, you don't need to be the very best in anything. I think just being you and what you can bring should be enough. And of course, there's a difference between giving yourself and like just slacking off. I do slack off sometimes, but I wouldn't call slacking off my best. But like, this animation could be better. I know it could be, but in the given moment, in my space where I am right now, it's good enough, and it's the best that I could give in this moment. I don't know if that makes sense to discuss. What do you guys think? Yeah, trying to be 110% every day is not a real goal. And also, one thing that is super important, I think, is, and some people are gonna say that it's not true and everybody's equal, but that is, like, some people are gonna call me ableist or whatever for that, but like, I think everybody has a different 100%. Like my 110% is going to be different than your 110%. So some people just have more drive and energy than others, but I don't think it's fair to assume that everybody will have the same insane amount of energy. So it's okay to kind of compare yourself sometimes to other, being like, oh, I wish, like, I wish I was like maybe more active or like more energized, like that I worked more on my project, like a little bit. But then everybody's different. Like some people just have more energy than others. It's just a thing. Like some people ask like, how do you like deal with having like your YouTube channel, 2 jobs, and a project going on at the same time? I couldn't do that. But you know, everybody's different. Some people just have more levels of energy. Some people have less, and that's okay. Like I I have lots of energy and I don't need much sleep. That's the thing. But I am not very athletic. Oh god damn it, I was drawing on I was painting on the wrong layer. No. How did I do that? Okay, I just did it for one frame. So what I mean by that is that everybody has things that are unique to them. I have an insane amount of energy, I guess. But there's other things that I lack and that other people have. So what I mean, okay, I'm trying to make sense of my own brain as I'm cleaning up, so bear with me. But what I mean is that don't try to be someone else. Okay? If you see someone, like sometimes, okay, I know. Sometimes you see, like I would see like 15 years old being amazing at drawing. Like they have this 10,000 follower Instagram account. They're crazy good, but like maybe all they did is draw for the past 15 years. Like they have no other hobby or no other things that they like to do. And that's fine because that's what they like. Wait. Allô?
Cours McDo?
Oui, je les croquettes. Les croquettes.
Croquettes?
Oui. Sauce grenouille. Yeah.
On va rentrer le bibou.
Ok.
On va chez nous avec Fifi, puis je vais laisser chez vous.
Ok.
Bibou, viens ici. Bibou. On va voir Marie-Ève. Oh, bibou, je suis dans le lit. Bibou, bravo.
Sorry, that was my dad. He was telling me he was gonna bring the dog inside. So, there it is. Yeah, so that's what I was saying. So, just be kind to yourself, and not everybody has the same level of energy, and it should be respected. I don't know if that makes sense. Meh. Hey, I'm done. Oh my god, let's... Oh, no, I forgot the nose and the eyes. Oh, but one thing too that I can maybe use to explain the point is the... For example, I have lots of energy. Maybe. But, I mean, energy, like... Not quite, because I like if I play sports, it's different. But point is, for example, there's some things I understood very easy in school. So I was never someone who had to study in school. I usually just got it, except for math. Not good at math or anything that I need to learn by heart. I am terrible at learning by heart because that's just not a skill that I have. Maybe I could practice it, but I guess I didn't put my XP points in this. So, I I had this other friend though that didn't get it easy, but they were super good at studying. That means that they could pick up something that maybe they knew nothing about and be actually able to learn it easy. This is not something that I was able to do. So the kind of the the takeaway of what I'm trying to explain is, for example, in school, I didn't have to study to get some things. Um, and I had a friend who would be amazing at learning new things because he could actually like study it and learn it by heart, like all definitions and stuff. I couldn't. I always had to check my notes, or like phone numbers. They were really good at remembering thing. I am very bad at remembering things. Like if I try to remember like a phone number, like numbers just I'm gonna remember the numbers, but they'll be in not the right order because I cannot process and remember information well because I tend to confuse and mix everything up. But they were very good at remembering things. So, we were each good at our own thing. So, if we are trying to apply this in life, it's as if what they would have done is be like, well, if Z is good at knowing something without studying, then I want to do that too. And they would like just try to do what I do. Or if I would have been like, oh, well, like I can remember all these things because my friend can, but that is not true. So like I think we should try to be better. So like I did try to be better at actually studying, like remembering things, because it is an important thing. So like, I do practice it, but I'm not naturally good at it, and that's something that we have to respect. So it's okay to push our limits, but you have to respect and acknowledge them at the same time. I hope I make sense. I'm just trying. So what are some things that you guys are good at? I want to know before I go. What are you good at, peeps? I'm sure there's going to be one thing. Because it's so easy to point something we are bad at. But it's so hard to just acknowledge that we are actually very good at something. And I'm sure that everyone here in this chat is very good at something. May it be good to use tools or to organize. Like, organization skills are so important. And they're so often overlooked. All right, what are you guys good at? Come on, let's end this stream on a positive note. Almost done. And it's done. Let's see how it looks with everything. Oops, I forgot some teeth. I'll just fix that and then it'll be the end of the stream. There we go. Let's see. I think I'm gonna make this little strand of hair a bit bigger, and I'm gonna show you a trick. You just use the select tool, select by color, apply to all frame, and I'm gonna choose all the lines that are using that color, and I'm gonna go ahead and make them a bit larger and give them a flat start and end so that they don't overflow, and that looks better now. There we go. So I hope you guys all enjoyed. So I hope everybody enjoyed, and I'll see you again later. Have a good day. As usual, join the Discord to have more fun, and I will see you around. And I'm gonna keep it open a little bit so you guys can finish your discussion. And yeah, I gotta go back to work. Have a lovely day, everyone.